How you guys doing? Егor, I'll start with you. I'm curious. Sean was in here earlier, and he was talking about you're dealing with a little plantar fasciitis. When did that kind of crop up, and what does your timeline look like, just in terms of what your next step is as you're ramping up? Do you expect to play during the preseason? Do you expect to be ready for opening night? What's your timeline look like?
You know, I'm not a doctor, so it's hard for me to even tell what is going on with it. So for me, it's just important to stay present, and I'm trying to focus on whatever plan I have from the physicians, right, and whatever timing I have from them. So it's almost like I'm not trying to get too deep into it and do as much as I can from what I'm allowed to do.
When did that start to become an issue, and was it something that happened in a specific workout or game, or was it something that was like over time became a problem?
Well, it's the injury itself. I'm assuming it's not that big of a deal at this point, but it's something that comes with a kind of a volume and time. So it wasn't like a moment when I'm like, okay, that's when it happened.
Welcome to Brooklyn. Yegor, just for you, how have you enjoyed your time in Brooklyn so far? What are some spots you've hit up and just like places that you've been liking so far?
I love it here. I'm a really a food person, so I like to eat, and there's a lot of spots in Brooklyn and New York in general, including any type of kitchen I can find from all over the Europe, Russia, or Asia, or whatever it is.
Hey guys, welcome to Brooklyn. This question is for Yegor. You've said at various times that you think of your career not just of yourself, but also you're representing Russia. But obviously, you're just coming into your rookie year. Do you feel like representing your country in that way is putting more undue pressure on yourself than normal?
My way to approach it is not to get the pressure out of it, but to get the support out of it, right? Obviously, I get a lot of people who's supporting me from back home, including my family, right? And it's just really important for me to know that there's people who it's important for them, right, to watch me play and get better and whatever it is, just to follow me, right? And out of it, there comes responsibility, some sort of responsibility, which is, again, can I call it pressure? Probably. Is it a bad pressure? Definitely not.
It's for both of you. When you guys review your film from Summer League and also what you did last season, what are the biggest growth areas that you guys feel you need to focus on entering your NBA careers, and how have you kind of been attacking them this off season and plan to attack them during the season?
Um, I'll talk from myself. I think for me, watching film from the last year, it's obviously a lot about physicality and how to use my body as my advantage, and not really going deep to the skill set in case of shooting and all this. It's an obvious thing, right? But decision making, it's a big thing. Since the league, as we just talked, the physicality is a different level, the speed of the players is a different level, reaction. So the decision making got to be on a different level to be able to deal with all that.
For me, I would say pretty the same. The physicality might be one of the biggest areas of improvements. Um, and yeah, the general, experience that you will get from playing that will come with time, and I think it will be okay.
Hey Igor, we saw on social media that you had some workout sessions with Phil Handy over the summer. What did you get out of that?
Yeah, I actually I worked out with him a couple of times, and I work out normally in the summer with Zach Gonzalez, who was really close with Phil and learned a lot of stuff from him. And I really appreciate these guys. They take care of me, talking about the preparation, the summer work, and Phil is a really smart guy, and he have been in this game for so long, much more than I was alive. So there's a lot to learn from him for sure, knowledge-wise and skill-wise. He's moving really well.
There was, following the draft and throughout the offseason, there's been a lot of criticisms of the Nets draft class and, kind of the picks that they made. Have you guys spoken about that as a group? Is that kind of bulletin board material, or is it something that you guys don't really notice or talk about that much?
I think that's something we shouldn't be talking about, really. It's obviously, I believe there's always gonna be some sort of hate from the outside, same as there's gonna be a support and, the positive kind of talking. So for us, it was just important to focus on what we have and to step one step ahead and one day at a time, right? So I don't think anybody from all 5 of us or the whole organization or the team were ever even really thinking about it.
Yeah, for both of you guys, I'll start with Nolan and then Егор. I'd be interested in your thoughts too. But what have the conversations been like, obviously with Jordy, but maybe the coaching staff at large and the front office about like what a development plan looks like for you guys, right? I mean, there's 5 rookies and obviously a lot of young guys on this team. What are like all of the resources that will be used to help you guys, develop kind of as fast as you can?
First, I think we're trying to know each other well, like human-wise. I think it's important. And after, it's just a simple thing, simple aspect of the game that they want to share with us. And yeah, that's it. I mean, we're just going to practice and practice. And the relationship with the coaches and the staff is good because they're good people, so just like natural.
I agree with Nolan. I think that's a lot of details, but they also trying to make it all super simple for us to understand and for our transition to happen as easy as it could be. For us, they ask us to be ourselves and execute whatever they ask us to do, and for us, again, it's just the question of how much we want it, and for us it just requires work every day and learning, film, and making relationships with everybody around.